Yo, for you, man, what is the direction of your new album?
I can't wait for y'all to hear it. I think it's going to change the game from a perspective of just the energy of where music is now versus where it needs to go. I really do believe that it's going to put more smiles on people's faces. It's going to change the energy of records that make you feel good or music that felt good, period, in times where you needed to hear something to kind of put you through something.
Yeah. Is there any homage to like the sound to your first album?
Yeah, I think if you like the first album, this second album, you know what? If I had to put this album in category of any of my three albums, I would say it was a mix of all three albums for this album.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, it would definitely be a mix of all three albums because I realized I built three different bases because the first album was more of a hip hop base
For sure.
audience. Then the second album was more rhythmic, crossover.
Third album was pop.
Third album was pop.
Yeah.
So this album that I'm putting out, The Not Guilty, gives you a number of all of that.
I'm curious, man, like from a radio perspective, when you would meet program directors, did they ever give you hell about how hard you made their job? Because there was just no artist separation?
Yeah, and for sure. No, listen, interestingly enough, you brought that up. The reason why they created that artist separation law was because of what I was doing.
Yeah, because it was like, yo, Akon's on fucking everything.
On
And then
everything.
after you, it was T-Pain's on fucking everything.
Yep.
And then Lil Wayne had that run where he was on fucking everything.
Yep.
And now Drake is just like, it's crazy.
It was crazy, but that's why they did it for sure.
Yeah, no, it's wild too because like for a while there, like you were like everybody needed an Akon hook. Was there a feature that you almost did that didn't end up coming out, or maybe something you cut that didn't end up dropping, or something that almost happened that didn't? Because you worked with so many artists.
Yeah, so many. It was actually a record that I did with Nicki Minaj.
It never dropped.
It never dropped. But it was, I think, would have been probably one of my biggest pop records.
Wow. What year was this?
This happened in
2010? Oh, 17. Okay.
Yeah, this is recent.
Recently.
Not but back then, I would probably say the one that didn't come out was me and, who was that? Can I even remember which one it was? Ooh. Well, the one that didn't come out, but then eventually came out after, was the one with Michael Jackson. Because that was supposed to come out while he was alive. But then it was a lot of complication on the release between Universal and Sony on the negotiations of it. And then when Mike passed, the song went to his estate. And then 2 years later, they ended up putting it out.
Did you end up having any conversations with Mike when he was alive?
Oh yeah, he was my road dog for like 2 years before he passed.
Oh, that's crazy.
We was doing a lot of work together, and then we was also doing a lot of new music that was supposed to drop for his tour that he was doing in the UK.